Oke, semuanya selamat datang kembali di game L.A Noire. Langsung aja kita lanjutin. Ya, kita baru aja dari rumahnya si korban. Habis ngobrol sama suaminya. Gue ngelakuin banyak kesalahan sih. Dan gue masih ada sesuatu yang belum selesai ternyata di sini. Bentar, masih ada yang belum selesai, Pak. Halo, sorry, ternyata gue ada yang kelewat. Soalnya belum di checklist. Ada yang kelewat, apa yang kelewat? Awas kecong. Ini harusnya ini bisa dijadiin bukti nih yang fotonya ditutup. Malah nggak ada. Gue ngelakuin banyak kesalahan di part sebelumnya. Gue cuma bener satu loh. Pas wah ini tasnya. Gue malah nggak ngeliat. Nggak deng. Bukan apa-apa ternyata. Ini udah. Apa gue yang kehilangan di sini? Oh ya Allah.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Ini gua nggak ngeliat.
Had her last drink at Baron's bar. We should check the place out.
Bisa ngobrol lagi nggak?
Please, can I have some time to explain to my daughters?
Kelewatan lagi, gue gembel dah. Kan baru selesai. Oke, kita ke Baron's Bar deh. Ngapain lu keluar lagi, Otong? Duh, gue masih sebel sih. Gue ngelakuin banyak banget kesalahan tadi. Gue nggak teliti juga ngeceknya. Game ini harus teliti nih. Dan gue orangnya nggak teliti gitu loh. Let's go.
Gents, drink? Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Jujur gak sih dia?
On foot, in a car, by bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Food wasn't great, but you're nice.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Okay.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Bohong dia.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His
Sailor?
cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. red polo shirt.
Thank you for
Okay.
your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
Red
Mrs.
polo
Bates.
shirt.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Ya elah, pakai kabur lagi.
You can't let the son of a bitch get away. God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
Bates, we just want to talk.
Bates! Tabrak pak, tabrak!
Ride. Get in and drive.
No
Goblok,
time to wait,
cepetan!
Rusty. Damn it, he's getting away.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Mana sih? Dinabrak.
Go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Tadi udah deket banget itu.
Back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
Ya gagal, gagal. Gagal ya? Oke. Dia pintar juga nih nyari jalan-jalannya. Gue paling benci kalau dia udah lewat jalan tikus. Gue gak tahu jalannya kemana soalnya.
Damn it, get after him, Cole.
Lu pakai ketinggalan tadi, gembel.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Nyangkut, nyangkut.
You're letting this lust get away from you.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. He's showing you how it's done. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Maybe you shouldn't have waited for me, Phelps.
Anjir, anjir. Ini hancur banget sih. Lagi dia kenapa kabur sih? Cepetan tembak.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Ya lu tembak kuda.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Gue gak boleh bunuh ya. Gue tembak lu, gue gak boleh bunuh. Kakinya yang gue tembak harusnya gembel gue emang. Kakinya yang gue.
Damn it, get after him, Cole.
Wah, ada sini
I
lagi.
thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Nembak juga kagak bisa nembak nih orang nih.
Let's end this farce.
All right, you got me. I've had enough. Put your hands where I can see them.
Oke. Awal yang buruk.
Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Last night, You went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Oh,
Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
operator, give me this patch.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Oh,
Could be our man. Thanks for your help.
mobil gua ada di sini tiba-tiba. Oke. Oke, kita ke Central Police Station deh. Ayo, siapa namanya? Finbar. Dia jalan nyantai lagi, udah tahu kita polisi, nggak bisa gesit apa lo?
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading
Gas
west
station.
on 7th Street.
Oke.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
Oke.
All units in the vicinity and any central
You see our taxi in there?
and shots fired 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identify.
Oke, kita ke cari taksinya dulu nih.
Where's that cab got you now?
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's Bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom,
What time?
after midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Oke. Kita ke... Oh, nggak bisa ya? Kita harus ke County Police Station.
Any central unit, car 16L, report reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Insyaallah. Lumayan jauh ternyata Central Stationnya ya. Mungkin salah deh.
Slow down. Whoa, if someone reports this.
Oke. Langsung.
He's in interview 2.
Interview 2.
What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Has anyone seen my pen? No.
Interview 2 yang mana?
Putting recording devices into the place for me.
Ini. Bukan. Ini.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Aduh, kayaknya gue kekurangan bukti deh.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
Bohong dia. Bohong mulu. Lu gimana orang mau percaya kalau lu bohong?
You're lying, Jessup. Tell me where you went.
I'm telling you, I caught a bus back to the base. What makes you say different? Why would I have walked myself right in here if I had something to hide?
Aduh, salah gua. Salah ternyata.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
But she wasn't coming across.
No, she wasn't.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Aduh.
Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Oke, kita ke Bokem lagi. Banyak kesalahan lagi gue, suwe. Gue gak happy nih sama kasus ini nih. Gue ngelakuin banyak kesalahan. Mobil ngapain berhenti situ? Bang, kan jalan lega ya bang, lu nggak mesti nungguin gue di situ dong. Kan jalan lega bang.
KGPL to car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KTPL, could we have Lars Carrollson picked up?
7K, roger.
Oke, kita ke Hoboken. Si Otong bawa senjata lu dia, bawa shotgun lagi.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Gila, gila lu.
If you want your rightful share, we need to
Killing make you feel powerful.
Ditembak. Wah gila sih. Partner gua nggak ada otaknya emang. Ditembak.
What do you think?
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Temen gua nggak ada otaknya sumpah. Dia nembak.
Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Talinya.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Missing morphine. Oke, ini flashback nih.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Gue masih belum ngerti sih sama flashback yang koran ini. Maksudnya apa gitu dan koneksinya ke main story apa? Gue masih belum begitu ngerti jujur.
Oh, I wish I could afford that. This guy's got a screw loose. You can't do this.
Oh, bokeh masih belum clear, berarti masih ada sesuatu. Kok ini mulu sih yang lu lihat?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Oke, ada sesuatu lagi.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Oke, udah belum? Oke, udah. Ya, balik lagi kita ke sana yuk. Bang. Mana orang yang lu tembak tadi? Partner gue sembarangan banget. Itu hobo loh yang ditembak sama dia. Maksudnya bukan orang yang kriminal, cuma hobo doang, homeless. Ditembak sama dia. Udah aku tinggal aja lalu lah, kagak ada hatinya. Ditembak pakai shotgun, men.
Alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession. We can charge the bum with murder.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, and 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
We're going this way.
Find the goddamn evidence. Is the captain in?
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sack.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines. How do you know? The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Did you know, Mr. McCarthy?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You need me to sign some papers or something?
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
Why?
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
You gonna tell me or something? Or can I go back to sleep?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Don't show around. Were you there?
Bukannya kekurangan bukti kali ya?
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Udah gitu. Benar nggak tapi yang gue tangkap?
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Oke, kayaknya udah selesai ya kasusnya. Gue ngelakuin banyak kesalahan sih jujur. Tuh kan cuma dapat bintang 3 gue. Clues found-nya 14, harusnya ada 17. Question correct-nya 11 dari 10 apa 11 tuh? 10 dari 15. Nggak bagus sih jujur. Kita ngapain di sini nih? The Studio Secretary Murder.
We will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Mueller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Oke, semuanya. Kayaknya sampai sini dulu aja ya video kali ini. Gue bakalan lanjutin buat main game ini di video selanjutnya. Tentunya tungguin aja. Makasih buat yang udah nonton. Kalau kalian suka video ini, kalian bisa like, share, subscribe. Makasih sekali lagi. Sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya. Bye.